Okay, so hello everyone. In previous video, we have seen accessing what are the different accessing way of a string, like in how many ways we can access the string. So we have seen one is direct method and second is index concept, like how we can access the string using index. And then we have seen how we can access a string using while loop. We have seen how we can access a string using for loop, and today in this video we are going to see how we can access a string using slice operator, right? So let's understand what's the meaning of slicing. So we can say slicing is nothing but slicing is what? Slicing means cutting a string into pieces. Okay, so if you want to cut the string into pieces, then what we can use? We can use slice operator. So how does it work? So for example, I have a string like s is equals to, I'm writing here what Python, right? So if you want to access this string using slice operator, so what you will do, you will write here s, and in the square bracket, inside the square bracket, you will write starting index. Okay, starting index, right? After that, you will give colon. After colon, you will write ending index. Then again you will give column, and here you will write step value. Okay, what you will give is step value. So here you will mention starting index and ending index. Where you want to end means how many characters you want to tell, how many character you want to access, and step value means you want to access one by one or by skipping any character in between. So what does it mean? Let's try to understand with example. So for example, I am creating here one string. For example, s is equals to, okay, s is equals to a b c d e f g, right? I'm creating this string. Okay, so like how this string will store, so I think everyone knows, but still let me tell you once again. So how it is storing? For example, the string is a b c d e f and g, right? So this will store inside memory, and each character will have its own index, right? So if you will go left to right, if you will go left to right, so your index value will increase into what? Positive direction. Okay, when you will go right to left, so your index value will decrease in negative, means it will go in negative direction, right? So from the starting, from left to right means the starting position of index will be 0, right? Then 1, then 2, then 3, 4 and 5 and 6. Okay, when you go right to left, okay, this is what left to right. When you go right to left means your index will start from -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6 and -7. Okay, suppose I want to access what? I want to access A, B, C. So what we can do, we will write, see, this string is stored inside which variable? S variable. Okay, S is an object which is a string type. So how I will access A, B, C? So what I will do, I will write here S, and inside the S, I will write what I will write? I will write the square bracket, and first I will mention the starting index. So what is the index value of A? So index value of A is 0. So I will write a starting point is 0. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to mention the ending point. So what is the ending point? What is the index value of C? So index value of C is 2. Okay, so the thing is, okay, so after writing a starting index, you will write colon and you will write stop. So if you will write stop 2, if you will write stop 2, so it will access 0 character and 1 character, but it will not access second, I mean this 2 position. Okay, but we have to access C also, na? So what we will do, we will write 3. So if you will write 3, so means it will access 0 position, 1 position and 2 position, but it will not access 3. Okay, it will not access 3. So how many index we want? 0th index, 1 index and 2 index. 0 index, 1 index and 2 string. So it means we are getting our this slice. Okay, so this is our goal, na? So here I will write what? 3. 3 means 0, 1 and 2, not 3 included. Okay, after colon, you want to skip any character? You want to skip any character? No, we don't want to skip any character. We want all the character in this slice. Okay, so here I can write 1. Otherwise, you don't need to mention 1 or you can mention 1. So no problem. So this is the logic. So let me just write it and let's check whether it's working or not. So what is the starting point? 0. Ending point is 3. And what is the step value? Step value is 1. Let's check it's working or not. Okay, so here I will write print, and inside the print I will write s, which is an string object, and here I will give starting index. Okay, so let me write here also. So the starting index of A is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, these are the indexes. Okay, this is what just a comment, so compiler will ignore this. Okay, so starting point is what? 0. Okay, so what is the ending point? Because I want to access till C, right? So if you will write 2 here as an ending point, if you will write ending point 2, means it will access 0 and 1. It will not access 2. But we want to access 2 also, no? Because I want to access C. Means what result we want? We want A, B, C. Okay, so means I will execute it till D, means till 3. So means it will include the 2 index also. Okay, so I will write here 3. Okay, and what is the step value? What is the step value now? Step value is 1, because after A we immediately want to access B, and after B immediately we want to access C. So we are not skipping any step, so that's why we are writing here step is 1, right? Okay, so let me run whether it is giving the output or not. Okay, so what is the output it is giving? It is giving this output ABC, and this is our requirement. Okay, suppose I want to access what? I want this output DEF. I want this output DEF. So what is the starting position? What is the starting position? The starting position is 3. D starting index is 3. So first I will write the object name inside the print. Okay, and then square bracket. And here what I will write the starting point. So what is the index value of D? The index value of D is 3. So I will write here 3. After that give colon. Okay, and means where is the ending point? Ending points means we have to access it till F. So what is the index value of F? 5. If you will write 5 as a ending point, so means it will access till 4, but we want to include 5 na? So we will give one extra value, which is 6. If you will write 6, so it will access till F. Okay, so here I will write 6, right? And what is the step value? Step value will be 1, because after D immediately we are accessing E, immediately we are accessing F. That's why we are not skipping any character. So the value, step value will be 1. So let me run it. Okay, so we are getting DEF. So this is how we are getting slices. Suppose I want to access A, C, E, and G. Okay, so these characters I want to access. So how can I access? So what I want to access, let me write. I want to access A, C, okay, E, and G. A, C, E, and G means what I am doing. I am after printing one character, I am skipping one character. Okay, then I'm taking another character, and after printing, we are skipping one character. Okay, so we want to skip each character. So what is the starting point? Starting point is this. Okay, so first write the object name, which is S. Here mention is starting index. The starting index is 0. Okay. Now what is the ending index? What is the ending index? If you will write 6, 6 means it will access till 5, till 5th index. So means we will write 6 plus 1. So what is the 6 plus 1? 7. We will write here 7. Okay. 7 means it will execute 7 minus 1. 7 minus 1 means 6. Okay, it will also include 6. Okay, now what should be the step value? So are you accessing immediately after printing A? Immediately you are accessing B? No, we are not accessing immediately. So what we are doing, we are skipping after printing one, we are skipping one character. So means our step value this time is 2. Okay, so it will skip one character after printing one character, right? So first it will print A, then it will print C, then it will print E, then it will print G. Okay, so let's see we are getting the same output or not. Okay, so we are getting A, C, E, G. So we are getting respective output. Okay, suppose now I want to access what? Okay, so we want to access now this G. Okay, G, F, E. So we want to access from right to left. I want to access it from right to left. Okay, right to left means negative index. So what is the index of G? Index of G is -1, -2, and -3. Okay, means each time index value is decreasing. Okay, -1 is greater than -2. Okay, -2 is greater than -3. Okay, so each time index value is decreasing. So what we will do, I will write the object name. First, let me write what we want to access. GFE. Okay. This I want to access from the like reverse direction, from the right to left direction. So here I will write the object name. After writing object name, I will write the starting value. Okay. So like how we can print, we will give here indexing, negative index. Okay, so what is the starting point? Starting point is G. So what is the index of value of G? From the right side, the index value of G is -1. So I am writing here the starting point is what? -1. Okay, where you want to end? I want to end it -3. So if you will write -3 means it will execute till -2. So we will write here -4. So when you will write -4, so it will print up to -1 to -3. Okay, so that's the reason we will write here -4. Okay, and each time we will decrease the value. Each time we will decrease the value. So -1. Okay, so -1, and if you will write -1, so -1 and -1 is what? -2. Okay, each time step value is decreasing or not. See, this is -1. So -1 and -1. What it will become? -2. If I will add -1 inside the -1, it will become -2. And if I add minus inside in -2, if I add -1, then it will become -3. So that's why we are increasing in decreasing order. Okay, that's why we are adding negative step, right? So let's check whether it's giving output or not. Okay, so why it is showing error? What it is saying? String indent must be an integer. Okay, so what we are writing here, we are writing here comma, but generally we separate it by colon. So let's write here colon. Okay, so now let's check. Okay, let me just close it once. Let me execute it once again. Okay, so what it is printing? What is it is giving as a result? GFE. Okay, so means it is working. Okay, it is working. Okay, now suppose I want to print A, B, and C by using negative index. By using negative index. Okay, so how can I do this? What will be my starting point? Starting point will be -5 and ending point will be -8. Why -8 I am taking? Because it will execute till -1, -5, -6 and -7, but it will exclude the 8. If we will write -7 as the ending point, so it will include 5 and 6 and it will skip the 7. But we want 7th index also na, -7 also. That's why we are writing one more decreasing index which is -8. So it will execute till -7. Hope you are understanding what I'm trying to say. So I want to access ABC from the negative indexing. By using negative indexing, I want to print it. So first write the object name. After that, you should know the position. You should know the starting position. So what is the starting position? Starting position is -7. Okay, no. So sorry, I was confused. If it is we have to take -7 to, okay, -7 to -5. So means each time, okay, try to understand. Let me erase this. Okay, so what is the index? -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6 and -7. Okay, so from 7th means from this point, which is what? -7. S value is what? -7. Starting point is -7. Okay, I want to access A, B, C. So starting is -7 and ending should be, if I will write -5, so it will execute till -6. Okay, so if I will write -5, if I will write -4 as ending point, so it will take this slice -6, -5 and it will skip -4. So that's why I will write here -4. Okay, so each time value is increasing or decreasing. Okay, -6, -7 and -6 and -5. So our value is increasing or decreasing? Our value is increasing. See, -7 plus -1. So what is the result? This will become -6. So means -6 we are getting after adding 1. Okay, so -6 and plus 1. -6 plus 1 means what we will get? We will get -5. We are getting -5 by adding plus 1. So each time we are adding plus 1 now, so that's why we are writing here 1. Okay, so this is how this loop will execute, means this slice will execute like this. Okay, so let me write it. So what is the starting point? Starting point is -7 and ending is -4. So -7 colon -4, okay, and column plus 1. Okay, this time we cannot write -1. Okay, the thing is our start value should be less than end value when we are increasing in positive direction. So our start is small and our end is greater, so our step will be increase, right? So see, we are getting ABC from the negative indexing. Okay, here why we are writing -1? Because see, our -1 means our starting index is greater. When your starting index is greater than ending index, means you will write minus. Okay, so the simple formula is, you can remember. So whenever your start is greater than, your start is greater than ending index. So your step value should be minus 1. When your start is, when your start index is less than end, so your index should be plus. Okay, so here if you will take this example, -7 and -4. So which one is greater? Start is greater or end is greater? So our end is greater. So when end is greater, so what should be the increment? +1. So that's why step value will be +1. And here if you will take this example, -1, okay, and -4. So which one is greater now? This time start is greater. This time start is greater. So when start value is greater, then what you will use? Step value, you will use -1. Okay. So I hope you guys are understanding. Okay. So suppose let's take another example. Okay, now try to tell me guys, everyone. For example, I'm writing here print s, okay, and I am writing here like -1 index to -4, okay, and I'm writing here 1. So what output I will get? Can you guess what will be the output of this? Okay, so for example, okay, let me tell you what will be the output. So if you are thinking output will be like -1 to -4, so like G F E, okay, because it will skip 4, so the output will be like you are thinking F, I mean G F E. So if you are thinking this output means this is wrong. This is what? Wrong. So what will be the result? Result will be no output. It will not display any output because this condition is wrong. We cannot write like this. See what I told you. When your start is greater, whenever your start is greater, so then you will write -1 as a step value. Okay, -1 as a step value. So what is our start? What is our start index here? Our starting index is -1. What is our ending index? What is our ending index? Which is -4. So which one is greater? Start is greater than end or not? Start is greater than end. So whenever your start is greater than end, your index value should be -1. So our index value means step value should be -1. And here what we are writing? We are writing +1. So that is why this condition is wrong totally. That's why it will not display any output. Okay, so let me show you. It will display till ABC, but it will not display this output. Okay, let's see. So see, it is displaying up to ABC, and for this line there is no output. Okay, let me just cut everything from here, and specifically if I show you, so you can see there is no output. Okay, this place is empty. We are not getting anything. Okay, don't think this Y is output. This Y is not a output. Let me show you with big screen. So this Y is not actually the output. It is coming from .py. Okay, I hope you are understanding, right? So what is the condition? Whenever you are writing, start value is greater than end, you should write step value as -1. So if I write -1, then what will happen? If I write -1 as a step value, then what will happen? So what is the starting value? What is the starting index? Starting index is what? -1. Okay, and ending is what? Ending is -4. So it will take this slice. It will take this slice up to -3. Okay, so it will print what? G F E. So it will print G F E. See, it is printing or not? So it is printing GFE. Okay, so as we expected, it is printing the same. Okay, it is printing GFE. Right. So let me write few more examples. Okay, this may be a little lengthy video, but try to understand everyone. Suppose if I'm writing here print, okay, as, okay, so inside the as, if I'm writing 0 colon 7 colon 1, so what will happen? It will start from 0 and it will end till 7. Okay, so what is the 7 means? 7 means more than 6. If we are taking 7 means it will include all the characters, but it will skip the second and second, I mean seventh position, and we don't want to include the seventh position. So it will give the complete output. See, it is printing complete string, right? Okay, so if I write here print as of, okay, so if I write here starting point is 0, ending point is 7, and step value is 2. So what will be the output? It will skip one character after printing. After printing A, it will skip B. After printing C, it will skip D. After printing E, it will skip F. After printing G, it will print till G only. So see, each time it is skipping. It is printing A, then it is skipping B. It is printing C and it is skipping D. Like that, it is printing. Okay, suppose I'm writing here print as of, okay, so what is the index value? 0, and I'm writing here as, I mean ending is 7 and step value is 3. So what will happen after printing a, it will skip 3 characters. Okay, so it will skip how many characters? 3 characters. So what will be the next character? E. So what it will print? It will print A and E, right? Because after printing this, it is going to skip, okay, I mean it will skip this 2 characters and it will print the third character. So yeah, so it will print third character. It will print 1 and it will skip 2 characters and third character. Then 2 character it will skip and the third character. Right? So what will be the output? A, D and G. Right? So A, D, G should be the output. So what it's printing? A, D, G means after printing 1 and then it will print third character, and after printing third it will print next third character. Okay, so this is how it will work. Okay, so let's take few more examples. For example, I'm writing here print as of, and I'm not giving any start point, I'm just giving ending point. Okay, what is the ending position? If you want to print till 6 means you will give 1 plus means 7 you will give, right? And ending, I'm giving, I mean step value, I'm giving 1. So what output it will display? Can you guess? Yeah, it will display complete data. It will print complete string, right? It is printing complete string up to G. Okay, next, tell me now what it will print. If I write here 0 and I'm skipping which part? Ending point. I'm skipping ending point. Can you guess what it will print now? What it will print? It will print complete string again. Why it is printing complete string again? So if you will not give ending point to it, so PVM by default right here len, okay, length of this s. It will take length of s, okay, by default it will take length of s and it will put here if you will skip the end point. Okay, so let's see what will be the output. So it is printing the same output. So if you will not give anything, if you will not give anything means, see, if you are not giving anything as an ending point, So PVM will add len minus, len of s. So it will calculate the length of s and increase it by 1. Okay. Suppose if I'm writing here print s of, and I'm writing here starting is 0, ending is what, 7, and I'm not giving any step value. So what will happen? So if I will execute it, so it will print the complete string. Why? Because if you're not giving any value, so by default PVM give it +1. Step value will become +1 by the PVM, right? Hope you are understanding. Okay, suppose if I'm not, okay, we have already checked if you are not giving starting point means it will take 0 as a default value. Okay, so let me write here for your understanding. Default start, okay, default start value is what, 0. Default end value is what, length of s, right? And default step value is what, 1. Okay, so this is the default value. If you will not give any, if you will skip any point, it will give default. Suppose if I'm writing here what, print, and I'm skipping everything. Now I will skip everything. Means I'm not giving any start, I'm not giving any end, and I'm not giving any like what we can say, any step value. So what will be the default value? Default value will be 0. What will be the end point? Ending index, ending index will be length of s. Okay, so what will be the step value default? The default step value will 1. So it will print what? It will print the complete string, right? If you will write empty index, so it is also printing empty. I mean, it is also printing all the string. Okay, so if you will not give the value, the PVM will assign these values, right? Okay, so let's write more few examples. Okay, so everyone please practice the code, and if you are practicing, if you are really practicing, please copy your code and paste in the comment section of this video. So it will be a little motivation for me. Okay, let's see another example. For example, I'm writing here print s of, okay, I'm writing here index is what, -1, starting is -1, ending is -8. Okay, and step value is what, -1. So can you guess what it will print? What it is going to be print? Okay, see. So what is the starting point? -1. So starting is greater than stop. Start is greater than stop. Yes, start is greater than stop means this condition. So whenever start is greater than stop mean ending value, it should be negative step. So step is also negative. So means this is correct. When start is greater than end, okay, start -1 is greater than -8, so it should be -1. So means it will print some output. So what will be the output? What is the minus index? Minus index is g. So it will start from g and it will go up to -8. Okay, so -8 index is not there, so it will take this complete slice. So it will print complete values in reverse order. Means it will print first g, then it will print f, then it will print e, d, means reverse order it will print. Okay, so let's see. So what's the output? Output is starting from g, f, e, d, c, b, a. So like that it is printing. Okay, suppose if I'm writing here print as of, okay, so I'm writing what, I'm writing here starting value is what, -1, stop is -8, and step is -2, right? Now tell me what it will print. So our start is greater than Stop means our step should be must be negative. I will say step must be negative whenever your start is greater than stop value. So step must be greater. So it is starting from which point? It is starting from G. Okay, after printing G, it will skip one character and it will print the second character, and then it will print another character and it will print second character from right to left. Okay, so what will be the first character? It will print G, and after that, after G, it will skip F and it will print the second character, which is E. So it will print E, and after printing E, it will skip D and it will print C. So it is printing C. After printing C, it will skip this another character and it will print the second character, which is A. So it should be the output. GECA should be the output. GECA. So it is coming. It is coming properly. Okay, now let's take another example. Print as of. I'm writing here -1 is the starting index, and ending is what? Okay, suppose I'm writing here -3 and ending is -8. Okay, and step is -1. So can you tell me start is greater than or not? Yes, start is greater than stop. So our index must be -1. We cannot write here +1. It should be -1. Whenever your start is greater than stop, means your step should be negative. Okay, so what it will print? It will start from -3. So which is -3? -1, -2, and -3. You can see here clearly which one is -3. -3 means this point. So after this point, it will, what is the ending point? Ending point is -8. So it will start from 3. Okay, because starting point is 3. So it will start from 3 and it will go up to 7. So means it is printing EDF. EDF means EDCBA. Okay. So from here, from -3 to all it will print. So which is EDCBA. So it is printing this. So let's see whether we are getting the correct output or not. Yes, we are getting the same output. Hope you are understanding this. Okay, so if I'm writing here, okay, now everyone please focus and try to give the answer of this. As of, okay, now you have to tell me what should be the output. -1, comma -8, and I'm writing here 1. Okay, so tell me what will be the output. What will be the output? So what is the minus? Okay, let me just clean it little bit. Okay, just clean this also, this also, okay, this also. Okay, now tell me what is the starting index? Starting index is -1. What is the index? Index is -8. So what you are thinking? It will take this complete chunk. It will take complete slice. So what should be the output? GFEDA. Are you thinking like that? Are you thinking like that? If you are thinking like that, means you are thinking very, very wrong. If you are thinking like that, means you are thinking very, very wrong. This is what no output. Okay, why it is not printing any output? According to this diagram, it should print like from -1 to -7, but you are ignoring my this condition. Note, take it as a note. What is the note? Try to focus here. What is the note? Note is this. when your start is greater than end, when your start is greater than end, so step value should be negative. So tell me, -1 is greater or -8 is greater? Which one is greater? Start is greater or end is greater here? Here start value is greater than ending value because -8 is small and -1 is greater. So when your starting is greater than stop, then it should be -1. And what you are doing? You are doing +1. So when you are doing +1 means you will not get any output. Okay, for this line you will not get output. Okay, so let me execute this. So see, for the last line you are not getting anything. For the last line you are not getting anything. Let me just delete it. Now let's run it so that you can clearly see. Okay, so as you can see here, there is no output for this line. Okay, so if I write here -1, if I write here -1, now it is correct. Whenever your start is greater than stop, your step value should be -1, must be -1. So now it is correct. It can check, it can take this complete chunk, -1 to -7. Okay, because each time what happening here, which operation is happening, -1 is adding. If you will add -1 in 1, so what will be the next value? Next value will become -2. Okay, so if you will add one more time -1 here, so what will be the next value? Next value will become -3. So that's why we are adding -1 each time. So that's why we are taking step value is what? -1. Right? Hope you are understanding this. Okay, so suppose let me take few more examples, then we will end this video. I know this video is taking much time, but it is important. Slicing is important topic of Python. So that's the reason I'm covering this, because interviewer are very much interested to confuse the student by asking these type of questions. So that's the reason I'm taking this video is taking much time. Okay, so let me print one more example. Print as of. Okay, if I'm writing as of colon. Okay, so can you tell me what will be the output? So is there any start value? No, start value is not there. But what will be the default start value? 0. Is there any end value? No, no end value. So what will be the end value? Length of s. What is the length of s? How many characters are there? Total 7 characters are there. 0 to 6 means total 7 characters. So length will be 7. So mean it will print 0 to 6. Okay. So is there any step value? No. Step value is not there. So what it will print? It will write +1. So what will be the output of this code? The output will be this complete string. This complete string will be the output as we have discussed this. So if you want to check, just check. So it is printing complete. Now my question is, if I write here print as of, okay, as of -1. Now tell me what will be the output. So when you are taking negative indexing, when you are taking negative indexing, so let me write here a few points for negative indexing default values. Okay, so for negative index, let me write here simple for negative indexing. So default value, default start will be default start. What will be the default start? Default start is will be -1. Okay, and default stop will be minus length of s, right? And so why when it will be -1 and minus length when you are giving step value is negative. For let me write correctly, for negative step. Okay, so this will be the value. So okay, so tell me. Okay, so tell me now, everyone. So what is the starting point? What is the starting point? What is the default start value in case of negative step? So default start value will be -1. So start value is what? -1. -1 means this value. Okay, what's the default stop? Length of s. So what is the length of s? How many characters? 8 characters. So here will length will be -8. Okay, so our start is greater than stop. Start is greater than ending point, ending index. So our step should be negative. Okay, which is negative already. Okay, which is negative already. So means it will go in which direction? It will go in reverse direction. So means it will go like this, and up to 8 will print. So it will print reverse string. It will print the reverse string. Okay, so as you can see clearly here, so if you are not giving any index, so it is printing like in forward direction. And if you are not giving anything but you are giving negative index -1, negative index if you are giving as a step value, so it is executing, it is printing in reverse order. So I hope you are understanding, guys. So please try to remember this point. When step value is negative, let me write here properly. when Whenever step is negative, then these are the default values. So please note, everyone, because most of the time interviewer asks these type of question. Suppose the step value is -1, then what will be the start and what will be the stop? So please everyone practice this and paste your code in comment section. So thank you everyone for watching this video. In the next video, we will see more problems on DSA. Okay, so this is what video by video, little by little, we are creating our logical ability to solve the DSA problem. So initially we are learning basic things, but in the mid or in the end, we will learn advanced problems as well. So thank you everyone for watching this video.